In 2026, the automotive world witnessed something no one thought possible: the arrival of the F-16 Fighting Falcon Car. Inspired by the legendary fighter jet that dominated the skies for decades, this groundbreaking machine took aviation engineering and translated it into an earthbound masterpiece. From the very first glance, it was clear that this wasn't just another high-performance sports car. It was a statement, a bold fusion of aerospace technology and street-legal adrenaline. The body of the F-16 car looked like it had been sculpted by the wind itself. Every curve, every edge, and every vent was designed with precision, not just for aesthetics but for aerodynamics. Its sharp, fighter jet-inspired nose cut through the air effortlessly, while the canopy-style windshield offered a panoramic cockpit view that made drivers feel like pilots about to take off. The sleek carbon fiber chassis wasn't just light, it was practically weightless, giving the car incredible agility. Hidden under the surface, active aero panels adjusted themselves in real time, just like the flaps of the original F-16, ensuring maximum downforce at high speeds. Under the hood, if you could call it that, sat the heart of this beast, a hybrid twin-turbo V8 paired with electric jet assist boosters. This combination delivered a staggering 1,500 horsepower, allowing the car to launch from 0 to 60 in just 1.6 seconds. The engineers even incorporated afterburner-style exhausts that not only boosted thrust but also produced a glowing blue flame during acceleration, an homage to the fighter jet's iconic takeoff sequences. The sound was unlike anything else on the road, a deep, controlled roar with a high-pitched turbine whistle that sent shivers down your spine. Inside, stepping into the cockpit felt more like entering the controls of a modern fighter aircraft than a car. The pilot's seat, yes, they actually called it that, was molded for maximum support during high-G cornering. Instead of a traditional steering wheel, the car used a fly-by-wire control stick, mimicking the joystick of the F-16 jet. The dashboard was replaced with a holographic heads-up display projected directly onto the windshield, feeding the driver real-time performance data, radar-like traffic awareness, and even heat signature tracking for vehicles ahead. It was futuristic, but every element served a purpose. One of the most impressive features was its adaptive AI copilot. This wasn't just your regular voice assistant, it was modeled after actual flight copilots, capable of analyzing road conditions, adjusting performance settings, and even suggesting evasive maneuvers in emergencies. It learned the driver's style over time, meaning every ride felt more personalized and more intuitive. The AI could even switch the car into stealth mode, temporarily silencing the exhaust, dimming external lights, and using radar-absorbent coating to reduce its detectability on certain tracking systems, perfect for a mysterious late-night cruise. The performance numbers were staggering. On the test track, the 2026 F-16 car hit a top speed of 276 miles per hour, with stability so precise it felt as if the car were gliding on rails. The advanced suspension, inspired by fighter jet landing gear, absorbed impacts flawlessly while keeping the car planted during aggressive maneuvers. Braking was equally advanced, using a combination of carbon ceramic discs and reverse thrust from the electric boosters to bring the car to a complete stop from top speed in under 5 seconds. Of course, a machine like this wasn't just about speed, it was about presence. The paint options were directly inspired by actual military liveries: matte stealth gray, desert camo, and a special edition, Thunderbird, white with red and blue accents. The detailing was meticulous, right down to the insignia-style badges and a tail fin-shaped spoiler that rose automatically above certain speeds. Even the headlights mimicked the aggressive, narrow gaze of a fighter jet's targeting system. Driving the F-16 Fighting Falcon car wasn't like driving any other supercar. It demanded respect, but it also rewarded those who understood its nature. On a winding mountain road, it danced through corners with razor-sharp precision, the AI subtly adjusting throttle and brake inputs for maximum grip. On the open highway, it transformed into a low-flying missile, the horizon rushing toward you faster than your brain could fully process. It was intoxicating, a blend of raw mechanical force and calculated technological brilliance. Perhaps the most surprising thing about the 2026 F-16 car was how usable it was off the track. Thanks to its hybrid system, it could cruise quietly and efficiently through city streets, drawing curious glances from pedestrians who could sense there was something extraordinary about it even at low speeds. The ride comfort, while firm, was not punishing, and the AI made navigating traffic effortless. But the moment you found open road and gave it the command, it shed its calm demeanor and became a supersonic predator once more. This was more than just a vehicle, it was an experience, a connection to decades of aviation excellence brought down to earth. For enthusiasts, it represented the ultimate dream, a machine that could make you feel like a fighter pilot without ever leaving the ground. For the automotive industry, it set a new benchmark for what was possible when engineers dared to think beyond conventional design. The 2026 F-16 Fighting Falcon Car wasn't built for everyone. It wasn't meant for casual Sunday drivers or those content with blending into traffic. It was for the bold, the thrill seekers, the ones who wanted to own not just a car, but a piece of aviation history reimagined for the road. With its unparalleled speed, cutting-edge technology, and unapologetically aggressive style, it wasn't just the fastest car of its time, it was a legend in the making. And so, as the sun set behind it, the F-16 Fighting Falcon Car roared down the tarmac, afterburners glowing, AI monitoring, and the driver locked in with tunnel vision. In that moment, the line between sky and road blurred, and the dream of flight was no longer bound by wings.